What's up, YouTube? How's everyone doing today? What a crazy, crazy day. Super, super volatile. Major price action. But hey, that's the market for you guys. Especially in 2022. What up, Low Roller? What up, Zach? What up, PZ? What up, Wen? Thanks for being here, guys. Appreciate everyone.
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
What's up, everyone?
I appreciate you.
Hope everyone had a great weekend. Happy Monday. And yeah, it's a pretty good start to Monday. It didn't look like it was going to be a great start. Looked pretty good, actually. But, yeah, like I said, very volatile day. And fortunately, we finished in the green here. For the stock market, at least. I think crypto didn't do as well. I think crypto's up, actually. But crypto's more sideways than stock market. Stock market did well today, especially the NASDAQ. Dogecoin pumping. Yeah, Dogecoin. We'll get to that third today. Actually, it didn't have too many mentions. It only had like 3,000 mentions on StockTwits. So, kind of surprised it didn't have more. But yeah, we'll do a quick TA on Dogecoin. There's not too much to go over there. But yeah, we'll get to Dogecoin. Zach, go? Why go? Did you go rainbow bear mode or something, and then came to bite you in the ass, or what's good there? Well, sorry to hear that, dude. I'm glad you could make the show. I got some Dogecoin at 12 cents this morning. All right, cool, Low Roller. So you literally bought the bottom there. Super Chad mode, super Chad mode. I should have a Chad meme. There's that like one meme of the Chad with the blonde mohawk, the faux hawk, and the big muscles and everything. I should add a Chad meme. I should do that. I've been meaning to add a Biden meme, a come on man meme for Biden, and I should do a Chad meme when you guys do some Chad plays there. So awesome, Low Roller. Congrats to you. And yeah, we'll get to Dogecoin. I think it hit 17. It's pulling back now, but hopefully that keeps on going. Kroger guy update, he got fired his new fast food job today. I thought he went back to Kroger. He didn't go back to Kroger. He went to fast food when he got fired. Well, is that surprising to you? Didn't he say he got fired from every single job? At this point, I think he's doing it on purpose to make content. I don't see how he could be such bad of a employee, a terrible employee like that. It's like he doesn't want to be a good employee. It's like he wants to get fired so he can make content and complain about it. Dogecoin Festival happened a couple of days ago. It didn't pump this weekend. Yeah, that's true. I think it happened on Saturday, right? 23rd. Yeah, it happened on Saturday, and it didn't really do anything. So that was a bit disappointing. Yeah, it wasn't really a big thing. There's still the Doge Rocket coming up. They delayed it again. There's no like set day for the Doge Rocket. Sadly, it was supposed to be in the spring, like early 2022, so it got delayed. So no word on when that's gonna be, but that's still supposed to happen, the Doge Rocket. So hopefully. Well, you know what? That's gonna be bullish though, because as soon as they announce it, Doge is gonna pump. I don't know if it's actually gonna pump when it launches, but you know, usually breaking news is bullish, and a catalyst that everyone knows is gonna happen is bearish. So when they announce the Doge Rocket, that's gonna be bullish, unless they cancel it, which would be bearish. But I don't think that's gonna happen. Anyway, guys, so thank you for joining me today. Today is Monday, April 25th, 2022. I'm your host, Ty, and this is Smarty Gambling. So today we're doing the show from Tendytown. Very nice. Yeah, it was looking like Raministan, especially early in the morning. I woke up, checked the market, everything was like pretty deep in the red. Like S&P was, I think everything was about 1% in the red. I was like, uh-oh, here we go again. But actually, throughout the day, things slowly recovered. It hit 490 at the low. And ever since then, it's been pumping all day, especially towards 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, really started pumping. So, super unpredictable. But hey, I'll take it. All right. So today, got a great show for you guys today. shouldn't take too long, honestly. As always, we'll be doing our daily stock and crypto reviews. And today we have two pieces of news. One about the Bored Ape Yacht Club. They got hacked. The Instagram got hacked and some people got phished. So we'll cover that sad stuff. And then some Bitcoin news about an African country that honestly I've never even heard of, but they just they're pulling El Salvador, legalizing Bitcoin. So bullish there. And then today for the analysis, we'll be going over Twitter. Got to do Twitter. That was the big news today. Twitter. DWAC, which is the Trump stock, and then Doge. So all three of those had to do with Twitter. Twitter affecting those other stocks. And honorable mentions, I don't know if you guys want me to do it. I was thinking about doing Mullen and Ethereum, but we've been talking about those so much lately. So those are honorable mention. I think Mullen had like 4,000 mentions, and Ethereum had 2,500 mentions last time I checked. So a good amount of mentions there, but and they got some pretty decent price action. But honestly, I'm kind of tired about doing tired about talking about those stocks. So if you guys want me to, we'll do it. But I'd rather just keep the show short and simple today. Maybe I'll just do some extra content after the show about those two stocks. We'll see. But yeah, for sure we're gonna do Twitter, DWAC, and Doge, which shouldn't take too long. Twitter, we're not gonna do the full TA, because it's kind of irrelevant at this point. DWAC should be pretty fast. That's not too hard. And then Doge isn't too hard as well. Those should be pretty straightforward. And then we'll get to the Yolos. And really, there's not too many Yolos today. Just a lot of Twitter memes, a few Twitter memes, and like maybe one or two actual Yolos. So yeah, today's show really shouldn't take too long. Maybe hour and a half. We'll aim for hour and a half. Maybe 2 hours, depending on how many people come in and chat. But let's aim for hour and a half. Of course, we'll always go about half hour over, whatever I say. So we'll aim for hour and a half, 2 hours today. Elon Twitter adding Dogecoin is a new pump analysis now. Yeah, that's definitely the biggest reason as to why Doge is pumping, is that Twitter is going to add Doge. Well, that's not a fact, but a lot of people are very bullish about that. Alex Jones filed bankruptcy. You heard the news? I did not hear the news about that. I don't even care about that guy. He's pretty entertaining, but yeah, he's pretty nuts. Maybe he'll get let back on Twitter now. Since Elon Musk, he might let Trump and Alex Jones back on Twitter because they got kicked off. All right, guys. So yeah, today should be fun. Nothing too serious. Let's do it. And before we begin, please hit the like button. Please smash the like button, guys. And yeah, let's go. All right. Let me just check YouTube real quick. 3 viewers, 6 likes. All right, cool. Wow, Ethereum went up a lot, huh? Maybe we'll check StockTwits, see how many mentions. See how many mentions Ethereum got. I wasn't planning on doing it, but it is getting... It did go up a lot today. All right, we'll check StockTwits after we get done with crypto. Okay. So the Dow Jones up 0.7%, NASDAQ up 1.32%, and the S&P 500 up 0.57%. Let's go. So yeah, like I said earlier, it was looking pretty bad, but big turnaround today. Market finishes in the green. Very nice. VIX is down 4.5%, down 1.27 points, down to 27 now. Before it was up to 30. So, Yeah, it was actually up like 4% earlier. Now it's down 4%. 5%, excuse me. So, yeah, major turnaround here. 27 VIX still isn't great. Still pretty volatile. But hey, at least it's going back down. Hopefully we get under 20 soon. So 27 not great, but, better than 30. So I'll take it. All right, guys, let's get on to the watch list here today. Not going to spend too much time on this. Looks like there's a good amount of green here. Should delete some of this stuff. Orphazyme and Discovery. All right, so number one gainer, Ethereum, 16.4%. So yeah, we might have to do that one, actually. We'll see how many mentions it gets on StockTwits, but yeah, 16.4%. That's a big gain there. So maybe the squeeze is not over. Who knows? But I was surprised it only got 2,500 mentions. We'll see how many mentions it got after we go over crypto. Yeah, biggest gainer there, 16.4%. Ethereum. Centro, 10.6%. Wonder why that popped so much. Got Jumia, 9%. Novavax went up a lot. 8%. Rocket went up 8.3%. Interesting. I remember when it squeezed, it was at like 16, so still pretty far way down from there. But big day for Rocket. Moderna, 7%. Very nice. A lot of memes here. Microvision, MMAT, 6.5%. Groupon, Match, and Twitter, which we'll discuss first today, 5.66%, big stock. The hot stock today, big news there. Got BBIG, doing really well. Uber, Bumble, even Didi did well today. DraftKings, 4.63%. MicroStrategy. So, yeah, Bitcoin was going up, but, crypto didn't do that well today, so that's pretty interesting. But yeah, MicroStrategy going up. Wish, Square, Roku, Ride, Clover, Virgin Galactic. A lot of these meme growth stocks are up. Oxygen, Marathon, another crypto stock there. AMD and Google did pretty well. Google 2.87%, AMD 2.89%. Those did pull back pretty hard last week, though, so maybe some healthy recovery there. Coinbase 2.75%, AMC 2.66%. SoFi, Microsoft up 2.44%. So yeah, NASDAQ tech coming back today. Got slammed last week. PayPal, Nvidia, Chipotle. Pfizer 1.7%. Facebook up. Riot 1.6%. So yeah, it looks like all the Bitcoin stocks are up. Disney 1.42%. Palantir, Amazon, Tilray, McDonald's, Ford. So a good amount of green today. Looks like a few growth stocks did really well. Growth did pretty well, and value did okay. But it looks like growth went up a lot today, and value went up a little bit. But yeah, for the most part, everything in the green. I guess the question is what's not in the green. What's not in the green? Netflix. That's still going down. All right, on to the red side. So, biggest loser, DWAC, 12.9%, which we'll discuss second today after Twitter. Then we got some other meme stocks here. Looks like the oil is going down. Small cap and large cap. IMPP down. BP, Exxon, CEI, INDO, all that good stuff. All those oil stocks. HYMC is down. Mullen is down. Mullen we might do. Honorable mention there of Mullen, down 6%. We might do that later with Ethereum. But we'll see how many mentions they get on StockTwits. Oh, HUSA, another oil stock there. And yeah, Netflix down 2.6%, which was better than before. It was down like 4 point something before, so a little bit of a comeback. But come on, Netflix. Clown on me for, I didn't think it would go down that much. But, yep, I got stuck in that whole Netflix dump, so I'm back holding now. Gold, silver, GME. A lot of airlines down. American Airlines, Delta, Southwest. Alibaba's down. I might buy Alibaba soon if it dumps to 80. We'll see. Tesla down a little bit. Costco, meme index down 0.55%. Nile, and then some random stuff here. Schwab, JP Morgan, GM, Target. So yeah, for the most part, everything in the green today. Only things that are down are a few select memes, DWAC, HYMC, Mullen, and oil, it looks like. Those are the things that went down the most. Some financials as well. And travel stocks. But yeah, overall pretty good day for the stock market. Looking pretty bullish. So I hope you guys made some fat tendies. Alright, cool. And it's 4:20. Make a wish, guys. Alright, let's get on to crypto. Give me a second here. Alright, so I just checked YouTube. It looks like not too many people are still here. That's alright, that's alright. So, I guess there's not going to be... I mean, Monday is usually a slow day. I guess there's not going to be too much interaction. But that's cool, that's cool. So I guess I'll just talk a lot and we'll get through the show quickly today. What the hell? Elon buys Twitter. Interesting. What up, 1010?
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
Yeah, thanks for being here, dude. Nice to see you again. And yeah, I saw on Discord, I think you had SPY FDs there, which you cashed out on, and now you're playing with house money on some other options. So congrats to you, dude. All right, let's get on to the crypto today. So crypto's up 1.2%, 1.91%. So pretty good. You know, not the most exciting day in crypto, but I'll take it. Slightly bullish in crypto. Let's give that the money. So let's go over trending and biggest gainers first. So Step N, that's been #1 trending like every single day, every other day. That's now 1.74%. ApeCoin up 1.34%, #2 trending, which is pretty interesting because we got some news on ApeCoin, or the Bored Ape Yacht Club, coming up here very shortly. And Eterna down 20.63%. Don't know what that is. But yeah, biggest gainers. So Elon buys Twitter, EBT. Lol, EBT, you get it? Like food stamps. That's pretty funny. So yeah, Elon buys Twitter. Is that a new coin? When did that come out? Like a couple hours ago? This actually came out a couple days ago. This came out 4 days ago. And it's pumping, but actually, if you look at the overall chart, no, it's a pump and dump. Which, you know, we all knew it was, but what the hell? Okay. So, no, it's not a new coin. It was made 4 days ago. But, you know, yeah, Elon did buy Twitter today, and now it's up 1,700% today. And then we got Bitcoin Metaverse up 467%. Which sounds like a rug pull in making. And Cyborg Shiba, 315%. So all three of those, Elon buys Twitter, Bitcoin Metaverse, and Cyborg Shiba.
stole your money. That's a scam.
I have a feeling those are not going to end up well. They all sound like rope pulls waiting to happen. Enough of that nonsense. Let's get on to the actual crypto today. So Bitcoin up 1.66%, over 40K again. It hit 39K very briefly, but now it's bouncing back, holding 40K. Ether up 2%, holding 3K. Binance pretty sideways. Solana up 0.3%, 35%. Terra going up 5.33%. XRP pulling back. Cardano up a little bit. And the big gainer today, Dogecoin, 25%. Let's go Doge. So obviously that's pumping because of Twitter and Elon Musk. And we'll discuss that third today, Dogecoin. So stay tuned for that, guys. And I'm just going to quickly run through this, the rest of the stuff here. Polkadot down 1.2%. Shib up 5%. So I guess that's trading in sympathy with Doge. But Doge is really getting some separation here between itself and Shib. Doge is number 10, and then Shib is number 15 now. I remember they were like neck and neck for a while, but Doge is really pulling away here now. Yeah, Chronos down, Litecoin down, Chainlink down, Bitcoin Cash up 1%, FTX up 2%, ApeCoin 1%, Ether Classic down. Alright, let's sort this out. But it looks like price action not too bad on both sides. So actually, it looks like there's more. Looks like there's more red than green, to be honest. It looks like maybe 40% of the coins in the green, around there. So this is mostly pretty top heavy. Yeah, number one gainer, Dogecoin. Honestly, I think Doge is holding the whole market up, or like holding a big part of the market up. Doge putting in work today. So yeah, biggest gainer, biggest coin today, and biggest overall gainer, biggest value coin, Doge. Oasis Network 12.45%. Then there's a big drop off. Then it's Thorchain, Shib, Terra, and then Ether, Bitcoin. Yeah, so this definitely looks pretty top heavy. So most of the coins in the red, but looks like Doge, Shib, Ether, and Bitcoin are really holding up the whole crypto market here. And Solana. And Binance, I guess, just a little bit. But yeah, not so many coins in the green. But yeah, definitely a few select value coins holding up the whole crypto market here. What up, Joe?
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
Thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate you. Please smash the like button, guys, if you haven't yet. Elon is going to buy Twitter using Doge. Yeah, that'd be pretty funny. No, it's, imagine, he should have offered it just to troll. No, that's gonna happen in cash. But one day, you know, on Mars, Doge is gonna be the official currency of Mars. I can see it happening. But yeah, I hope he. Well, Doge is going up because people think he's gonna implement that on Twitter, which, I mean, I guess he kind of has to now, right? Doesn't have to, but that's probably gonna happen. Doge brought me some bones today. Yeah, Joe, weren't you in Doge at like 13? 12 or 13, something like that? So you literally bought the bottom there. Full Chad mode. Congrats to you, dude. I'll give you the, here.
Put this money in your savings account. You smart. You very smart. You a genius.
So yeah, dude. Nice catch there. Are you still holding Doge or did you dump it? But, what, you're up like 30%, over 30% now on Doge, so congrats to you, dude. Very nice catch there. I'm still bag holding, but it's going back up. $13. Awesome, dude. Yeah, very nice catch. No, I had to take profits because of 20x leverage or 10x leverage. Are you being serious? Like the Korean ape? I think you're joking. I don't know if you're joking or not. I can't tell. I think you're joking. But, hey, if you did, that's some pretty risky stuff. And, sounds like some pretty fat profit if you actually did 10x leverage that. Alright, let's get on to the red side here. So, yeah, it looks like most of the coins in the red today, like 60%. But price action really not that bad. Looks like mostly growth as well. So, yeah, biggest loser, Pancake Swap, 6%. Then Near Protocol, Axie Infinity. I don't really see any value coins here. I guess Near Protocol would be the biggest one. Wow, what happened to Waves? That was at like 50 something, like a couple of weeks ago. 2 weeks ago? Now it's down to 17. Good. Yeah, not much happening on the red side. So just most of the coins in the red, but price action is not too bad. XRP is here. Yeah, so crypto looks pretty top heavy. A few select value coins really holding up all of crypto today. All in all, though, it's really not that bad. You know, things didn't really go down that much. And even though, well, the price action wasn't that bad, although most of the coins were in the red, but it looks like Doge, Bitcoin, Ether, Sheeb, a few value coins really holding up the market, and Terra as well. So I hope you guys had some of these value coins. But yeah, you know, overall, great day in the stock market, and pretty good day in crypto as well. Everything in the green today. Great way to start the week. Yeah, it looked pretty questionable in the beginning, but you know, great way to end the day, great way to start the week. Let's go. $10x leverage, but only $200. All right, got you, dude. So you didn't go full on YOLO. Yeah. You got to be smart with your aping. This is smarter gambling, not gambling. Korean ape using 50 to 100x 500k. I couldn't do that. Yeah, that is insane. That is absolutely nuts. Sounds like he has a problem that he needs to get addressed. And plus, like I said before, where the hell is he getting this money from even? Could be his daddy's money, his parents' money. What would you do if your kid, you found out your kid was, you gave him some inheritance or something, some savings, you know, go invest this. And then it's like 100x Dogecoin. Oh my God. But all right, congrats to you, Joe. So not sure how much you made, but congrats. Big gains there, big gains. Okay, so yeah, there's the stock market, there's crypto. Hope you guys made some fat tendies. And give me a second here. Let me pull up the news. Not so many articles. Only 2 articles today. Just give me 1 second. And I guess we'll pull up StockTwits as well. All right. So today we only got 2 articles, guys. Shouldn't take too long. One about the Central African Republic, and one about Bored Ape Yacht Club hack. So let's do it. Central African Republic adopts Bitcoin as legal tender. Despite initial opposition, the National Assembly of CAR unanimously passed the bill to recognize Bitcoin as legal tender. So pretty straightforward there. So they pulled the El Salvador. A lot of countries are following El Salvador's footsteps. And I do think this is smart by, less developed countries. Crypto can really change their economies. So yeah, pretty straightforward. It says, at first, there was a lot of opposition, but it went through. So it says the CAR is one of the poorest countries in the world. I've never even really heard of it. Maybe I'm just ignorant. But 5 million people, one of the poorest countries in the world, and it says the situation is almost identical to El Salvador. So yeah, bullish for crypto, bullish for Bitcoin, and bullish for this country, Central African Republic. It might take a while to see, improvements, but, I do believe less developed countries will benefit a lot from legalizing crypto, or accepting it as legal tender at least. So that's pretty big news there. All right, and this just happened not too long ago. This was a pretty big story. Bored Ape Yacht Club Instagram hacked, $2.8 million in Ethereum NFTs stolen. The NFT project's official Instagram account was compromised, and users who fell for the scam had their NFTs stolen. That's really sad. Surprising, no, but pretty sad. So the Bored Ape Yacht Club Instagram account was hacked and used to briefly share a link to a scam that stole Ethereum NFTs from connected wallets. In total, 91 NFTs were apparently stolen with an estimated value of $2.8 million. Yeah, so this is tough. This was a nasty hack, nasty scam, because it came from the official, Instagram account. So you would think you could trust it, right? But yeah, everywhere's getting hacked now. These hackers are getting smart. These phishing scams are getting very complicated, very complex. I think, last week, not so long ago, we read another article that the CoinMarketCap account got compromised, and people got hacked there as well, got phished. So, yeah, this is really sad. Surprising, no, because it seems like every day we're reading about another scam, another hack. But this one is pretty tough, because I can't really... This would even affect some of the smartest people, You would think you could trust the official Instagram account, right? Nope. So, the website falsely claimed that the creator Yuga Labs was offering free NFT land for upcoming Other Side Metaverse game. And anyone who connected Ethereum wallet would receive free airdrop. Wow. That's pretty convincing. The official Instagram account saying free airdrop. Yeah, that's really sad. So be careful, guys. Be very careful. Don't give up your seeds. Don't link your wallets. Don't do any of that stuff. Well, this is really nasty. This is a terrible. Very smart, but very nasty. So, sorry to all the apes got hacked here. That's really sad. And I hope the hackers get caught. Probably not, but yeah, this happens every single day now. Stay safe, guys. All right, and that is all the articles for today. Let's check out StockTwits here. All right, so Mullen 4,300 and Ethereum 3,300. So that's about 8,000 mentions there. Huh. So no, guys. I don't think we'll do them live during the show today. But I may put out some bonus content about Mullen and Ethereum later on. I really don't want to, because we've been talking about those stocks for so long now. But, 8,000 mentions, that is a good amount of mentions. So maybe we should do that. So we're not going to do it live, but, I think I'll put out some bonus content later on. A lot of work tonight. That's all right. Okay. So let's get on to the TA today, guys. All right, so we got more viewers here. We got 3 viewers, 8 likes. Thank you, guys. Please smash the like button if you haven't yet, guys. What up, Jalen? Nice seeing you again, dude. It's been a little bit. Thanks for being here.
Hey, hey, hey. What's up, 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 what's up?
All right, today, guys. Once again, we're gonna do Twitter, DWAC, and Dogecoin, because those are all related to each other. And then it looks like after the show, I might do MULN and Ethereum, if you guys want me to. Okay, so this shouldn't take too long, to be completely honest. So we're doing pretty good on time, only 40 minutes in. These 3 shouldn't take too long, and Yolos shouldn't take too long, so. Alright, let's do it. Yeah, today's show shouldn't be too long. Unless you guys come in and chat more, but it looks like there's not too many people coming in today, not too much traffic. You know, Monday's a pretty slow day. Alright, let's do it, guys. Oh, let me pull up the CNBC article. 1 second, because I got an article here about Twitter. All right. So let's do it, guys. Let me just take a quick drink and we'll get started. Okay, so here is TWTR, Twitter. This finishes at $51.70 today. That is up 5.66%. So this was the hot stock today. A lot of mentions on StockTwits. I believe it was number 2 after SPY. So we're not really going to analyze it because there's really no point. But we're going to talk about it today. So the big news was that Elon Musk is officially going to buy the company. Let's see the article here. Yeah, quick article from CNBC. Twitter's board accepted billionaire Elon Musk's offer to buy the social media company and take it private. The company confirmed. The announcement ends a week-long saga Musk kicked off when he offered to buy the company at $54.20 per share, his best and final offer. Twitter's board sought to fend off a hostile takeover by adopting a so-called poison pill. So yeah, crazy timeline for this stock. At first, Elon Musk bought a 9% stake, joined the board, was going to join the board, then resigned from the board because that poison pill only allowed him to have a 14% stake, and he wanted more than that. So he resigned from the board, then offered to buy the whole thing for like $43 billion at $54.20. It looked like at first it wasn't going to happen. It looked like the board was really opposed to sell the company to Elon Musk. And today, I don't know what happened, but yeah, it's gonna happen. But yeah, today, the deal went through, and Elon Musk is going to own Twitter now. So the deal was for $44 billion, a little more than what he offered for. And yeah, big news. So the stock is up almost 6% today. Very nice. So we're not gonna do a full. Oh, and the company is going to go private. He's gonna take it private. And all the shareholders are gonna get $54.20 per share. So we're not gonna do a full TA on this today because there's really no point. But we'll just briefly talk about some indicators and what's going to happen moving forward. So we had a gap down at 60, 70, a little more than that actually. We'll call it 61. So we had a gap down at $61. That's a bullish indicator. That is telling us that the stock may come back up to 61 to fill this gap. I don't think it's going to happen after this buyout. And then we had this gap up at 40.30. That is telling us, or we'll just call it 40. And we had this gap up at $40. That's telling us that the stock may come back down to $40 to fill this gap. Again, looks pretty unlikely after this buyout. And we do have another gap up at $50. That one may fill. This may come back down to $50 before the buyout goes through. And then we do have a cup and handle. And then we do have a mini cup and handle here. Top of the cup being about $54.75, which is around where the buyout price is. Coincidence? I don't know. That's pretty odd. So that is telling us that the stock may come back up to around $54.70 to complete this top of the cup. So honestly, I don't really know why the stock didn't go up to $54.20 today, because that is what the shareholders are going to receive once the buyout goes through. So nobody knows how long that's going to take for the buyout to become official. It may take a while. It may take a little bit, because there's a lot of paperwork to get through to finalize the deal. So that may take a little bit, maybe a couple of weeks or a couple of months. But ultimately, the shareholders are going to get $54.20 per share. So honestly speaking, and this is not financial advice, it's just kind of free money at this point. So the stock will continue to trade publicly until the deal is officially finalized. But this will go up to $54.20 in the short term. So let's see here. It's about 5%. So from this current price, $51.70, that's about a 5% upside. So it's not the most money in the world, but this should be a relatively easy 5% to the upside. And it may even pull back to $50 to fill the gap there before it runs back up to 54.20. But yeah, there's really no downside in going long here at 54.70, because sooner or later this will close at 54.20, and like I said, seems like some pretty easy free money. So I can't support going long at 51.70 and lower. And all you have to do is hold until the buyout goes through, and you know, free money on the table, free tendies. So it looks like a pretty easy buy here. And again, not really sure why it's not at 54.20 already. That's pretty odd, but that's gonna happen. So if you guys want an easy 5%, not financial advice, going long looks like a pretty good play. Looks like a good play here. Okay. So yeah, not gonna do. So yeah, no need to do a full TA, because this will close at 54.20 at some point in the near future. So congratulations to everyone who made money in the stock today, and it looks like there's still more upside to go. So good luck to everyone. This is TWTR Twitter. All right, next one, DWAC. Cool. So here is DWAC, Digital World Acquisition Corp, or True Social. This finishes at $35.71 today. That is down 12.9%.
And it's gone.
So we talked about the stock last week. Had a nice little pop, but today, big pullback here. And that is mostly due to the Twitter news. So Twitter is a direct competitor to DWAC. And there are rumors that Elon Musk is going to stop the censorship on Twitter, which was really the whole point of these conservative social media platforms. The idea was you can say whatever you want without getting censored. So there may be no need for a platform like DWAC anymore, Truth Social anymore. So yeah, the Twitter news was definitely the biggest factor as to why the stock went out so much today. So let's go ahead and analyze here. What up, Punk Skater?
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
Thanks for being a dude. Appreciate you as always. Please smash the like button, guys, if you haven't yet. Where's the bottom for Netflix? I don't know, dude, but I'm getting wrecked there. Not happy about that. It looks like it's not done selling off yet, but the price action is definitely slowing down, and the bottom should be relatively in soon. Let's just say that. So maybe around 200, just a prediction. But it looks like it's not going to bleed for that much longer. Looks like the worst is over. Let's just put it that way. But if it goes back down to 175, I'm definitely loading again. But yeah, really nasty, really nasty. Cloud on me for getting stuck in Netflix. Alright, let me just check YouTube real quick. 4 viewers, 10 likes. Thank you guys. Appreciate everyone who's still here.
I appreciate you.
Alright. And let's go ahead and analyze here. So first of all, this appears to be a cup and handle in the making. So it looked like the bottom of the cup was 37.65. It retested that a couple of times. Looked like some very strong support. But today it broke that. So it looks like there's going to be a new bottom. So can't really say where the bottom is. But there can be multiple possible tops. It can be 51.15, 70.20, 74.60, 98.30, 120, or even the high of 175. So those are all bullish indicators. That is telling us that the stock should eventually come back up to one of those tops to complete the cup. We do have a gap down at around $59. So that's a bullish indicator. That is telling us that the stock should come back up to $59 eventually to fill this gap. In the aftermarket here, this is running up to 36.70. So if this holds, that would be a bullish indicator for tomorrow. That is suggesting that tomorrow the stock will run to the upside. Get a better view here. Come on. Yeah, whatever. And it's pretty hard to see. But way back here when this first launched, this gapped up at $10. So that is a bearish indicator that is telling us that the stock may come back down to $10 to fill that gap. Looks pretty unlikely. But possible. So be aware of that, guys. And if you guys want to follow along, the link to the chart is in the description down below. 4-hour MACD about to cross on SPY. Tomorrow going to be green day. Yeah, sure hope so. Sure hope so. Hopefully. You know, can't really stand all this guh. Make it stop. Okay. Should I draw more here? Yeah, we'll just leave it for now. Actually, I'll put two more here. Oh, let me... Alright, there we go. So right now this is sitting on the support of 35.70, which I finished at today. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be 37.65, 40.90, 44.70, 48.45, 51.15, 53.45, 55.50, 57.35, 60.05, 63.10, 65.60, 67.50, 70.20, 74.60, 77.45, 81.10, 83.30, 87.10, 91.35, 94.10, 98.30, 120, and then the high of 175. And if this goes to the downside, next levels of support would be 33.25, 16.50, 12.75, 10.65, and then the low of 9.85. And here comes the first siren of the day. So my apologies, guys. Give me 1 second. Gonna mute here while this passes. All right, we're good. So right now at this current price, 35.70. The channels to the upside and the downside are very wide, so expect significant price action either way this goes. However, if/when this breaks, oh, what'd I just do? What the hell? What did I just do? Oh, there we go. I'm like, what did I just do? There we go. My bad, guys. So yeah. So right now at this current price, 35.70. The channels to the upside and the downside are very wide, so expect significant price action either way this goes. However, if/when this breaks 33.25 to the downside, the channels start to open up and get pretty wide and get very wide, even more wide. So expect an even more significant increase in price action if/when this breaks. Really? You gotta be kidding me. So, my apologies, guys. Gonna mute again. These damn sirens. Oh, never mind. I think we're good. Alright. So expect an even more significant increase in price action if/when this breaks 33.25 to the downside. And to the upside, if/when this breaks 98.30, the channels start to open up and get even more wide. So expect an even more significant increase in price action if/when this breaks 98.30. RSI is currently at 25, so that is oversold and undervalued, so this could be a good buying opportunity. Not financial advice. And this did 7 million in volume today. Pretty standard volume, so the sell-off today was confirmed by the volume. Okay, guys, just my opinion, not financial advice. So fundamentally, I really don't like the stock. There's rumors that this SPAC won't even be able to merge with Truth Social. The SEC may not even allow it. Plus, the platform itself really isn't looking that good. I don't think it's a great product. So fundamentally, there's a lot of red flags. I'd stay far away from this. So what I'm going to say here is just based on the technicals. So technically, the stock does look pretty bullish at the moment, short and long term. Again, we have strong bullish indicators in the cup and handle, gap down, low RSI, and aftermarket action. The only bearish indicator would be the gap up at $10, which is pretty scary. And no neutral indicators. So technically, the chart does look pretty bullish. So therefore, if you want to go long, not financial advice, 35.70 looks like a pretty good entry. Kind of scary because it did break the support of what is this? Yeah, pretty scary because this did break the support of 37.65. But yeah, this is oversold, undervalued at the moment according to the RSI. And again, a lot of strong bullish indicators. So based on the technicals, 35.70 looks like a really good entry. Let's see here, 60. Let's call it 70. Again, there's the gap down at $59. So from this current price, $35.70, that's about a 65% upside. And this may come back up to $100 to complete this possible top of the cup. That's almost a 200% upside, and this may even come back up to 175, the all-time high, to fill that top of the cup. So a lot of upside potential based on the technicals here. Only thing is, again, there's the gap up at $10, and that's pretty scary. It looks pretty unlikely that's going to fill. But if it does, let's see. That would be about a 70% downside. So I would say going long here at the moment would be a medium risk, high reward play. I say medium risk because there is potentially still a lot of downside potential. Unlikely that's going to happen. This goes back to 10. But possible. And again, a lot of upside potential. So it looks like a pretty good long play here. Just please do that at your own risk. Be aware this may come back down to $10. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, I would not do that. I would not recommend that. Again, very strong bullish indicators. Oh, I should mention too. And again, if this does break 33.25, the channel starts to open up, and the next support below that would be 16.50. So if this keeps going down, this can go really bad, really fast. So be aware of that, guys. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, I would not do that. I would not recommend that. Again, a lot of bullish indicators, a lot of strong bullish indicators, and the only bearish indicator is the gap up at 10, and the Y channel to the downside here. So I would say going short here would be a high risk, medium reward play. Actually, high risk, high reward would be a high risk, high reward play. Because for whatever reason this does come back down to $10, again, that's a 70% downside. A lot of potential money to be made on the downside. Just unlikely that's going to happen. But if this does go to the upside, which it very well could, according to the technicals, it's due for a reversal. This can go pretty bad if you go short. So it looks like there's a 70% downside potential and at least a 70% upside potential. Looks like a 400. So yeah, it looks like there's a 70% downside potential and a 70 to 400% upside potential. So not the greatest idea if you ask me. Just not really worth the risk here. There are definitely better short plays out there in the market. You should have went short a long time ago. Anywhere from $100 to like $50 really. Here at 35.70, it looks too late in my opinion. So I just stay away from this. But again, this could pay off pretty big if it does go back down to 10. So I can't support going short. Personally, I wouldn't do it, but it can pay off pretty big. So if you want to do that, please do that at your own risk. Okay. So sorry to everyone who lost money in the stock today. But could be a good buying opportunity. Not financial advice. Actually, let's rewind. So pretty straightforward here, guys. Fundamentally, I don't like the stock. But technically, this does look pretty bullish. So if you want to go long, looks like a pretty decent play. Looks like a pretty good play. A lot of bullish indicators. Just be aware. This can come back down to $10. And if you want to go short, pretty risky, but can pay off pretty big if it does go back down to $10. Just be aware. This can go moving to the upside, and you will get squeezed out. And there's a very real possibility you get squeezed out. So on the long and short side, please. So if you want to go long or short, please do that at your own risk. So sorry to everyone who lost money in the stock today. And good luck to everyone currently in the stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is DWAC, Digital World Acquisition Corp. Alright. When Twitter goes down, DWC goes down. When Twitter goes up, DWC goes down. Yeah, it's kind of, it is inverse. It definitely is inverse. But, yeah, I don't think the stock is going anywhere. What up, Henrik? How are you? I'm alright, dude. Great way to start the week. I had a lot of Doge. I have a lot of Doge, so I'm pretty happy here today.
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
Please tell me about AMC and Novavax, please. Sure, dude. Just please smash the like button, guys. Yeah, anyone who's still here, please smash the like button. Would appreciate that. Let me check YouTube real quick. 5 viewers, 10 likes. Thank you, guys. Appreciate everyone who's still here. Where's the meme?
I appreciate you.
Yeah, just please smash the like button. That's all I ask, dude. AMC. So we'll just look at these real quick. So yeah, AMC. I don't know if I told you about this last week, but yeah, it looks like it's pretty good buy to me here. Not financial advice, but RSI is at 43, so that is not undervalued and oversold, but according to the RSI, the current price should be higher. A little bit below average there. This looks like it's catching some pretty strong support. You know, at 1650-ish. Looks like it's starting to bottom out. So really shouldn't go too much lower. So yeah, this looks like the relative bottom, to be honest. So yeah, you know, I like the entry of $17. Really can't go too wrong buying in here. So it looks like it's finally starting to catch support, and you know, should start to reverse pretty soon. And this has the potential to go back up to like $30 or $35 because we got this cup and handle forming here. So yeah, short term, it is starting. It may have a little bit more downside to go, but it is starting to look bullish. Looks like it's due for a reversal pretty soon here. And Novavax, haven't seen this one in a while. Okay, so this one. So this one looks pretty bullish as well. Haven't seen this one in a while here, but yeah, this is what, not the all-time low, but yearly low here. RSI is at 32. This was oversold yesterday. It was at 27 RSI, so big day today. So this was oversold, undervalued, not officially anymore, but 33 RSI, so you know, pretty low RSI. Strong bullish indicator there. And yeah, got this pretty big cup and handle. A lot of potential tops here, so this should come back up to at least 62-ish. And can even come back up to 240, 235 longer term. But yeah, this looks like pretty bullish as well. A lot of bullish indicators. No bearish and no neutral indicators. Just looks pretty bullish here. So, yeah, you know, $50. You know, I do like the entry of $50. Looks pretty good to me. I don't think it's gonna moon or anything, you know, but this looks like a pretty good buy and hold, and they should go up longer term. So yeah, I like them both. They both look pretty bullish. So hope that helps Henrik. Big dogs reporting this week. This could literally make or break the market. Oh, I forgot. Twitter is reporting too. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Yeah, let me just mention that real quick. I forgot to mention that. But yeah, yeah, market's very volatile. So it can go either way. What up, Jenna? Please tell me about HYMC. Sure. Just please smash the like button, guys. That's all I ask. 140. All right, so yeah, this filled the gap at 140, which, you know, I did predict was a very real possibility. So gap fill 140. Honestly speaking, it doesn't look so good in the short term. You know, it looks like it's kind of a falling knife right now, not really catching any support. So it does appear like there's more downside to go, unfortunately. Can't really see how low it's going to go. But there is a gap down to $2, so this should come back up to $2 at some point. And there's a gap up at 40 cents, so this may come back down to 40 cents. I sure hope not. Looks pretty unlikely at this point. But yeah, it looks like there's more downside to go, unfortunately. It looks like it's a falling knife right now. Not any support in sight, so yeah, short term, I think it's going to keep pulling back. Don't know how low it's going to go, but it looks pretty bearish short term. So hopefully this catches support pretty soon. But it looks like it's going to keep going down in the short term. But at some point, it should go back up to $2 to fill this gap at $2. So yeah, I would say short term, bearish, longer term, bullish. So I hope that helps. And let me just mention real quick for Twitter again. And I believe Twitter is going to report earnings on Thursday. So, and the word on the street is that the earnings are not going to be that great. So this may pull back on Thursday, which will be an even better buying opportunity, not financial advice. Because again, this will come back up to 54.20 once the buyout goes through. All right, last one, Dogecoin, guys. So I got to do trading view for that one. Give me a second to pull that up. Apple Thursday, Google and Microsoft report tomorrow. So I'm not worried about Apple and Google. All those are pretty blue chip, you know. Those have always been, Google and Apple have been always very reliable. Microsoft I'm not so sure about, but you know, those I'm expecting good earnings from those. Whether that means the stock goes up or down. So this is just my prediction. So if they blow the earnings out of the water, they should go up. If it's just like expectations, if it meets the expectations, the estimates, probably going to pull back a little bit. So I'm not expecting anything crazy to happen with those stocks unless they really outperform the estimates. Trading view. All right, so last one we're going to do here is Doge. And we'll get to the Yolos. So, yeah, so I predicted 5:30, which we're probably going to go a little later than 5:30 today. But that's all right. More people coming in and chatting, so don't really mind staying later. Wilson, Lou. What about Nile? All right, we'll do Nile. Just please smash the like button. That's all I ask for you guys. Nile. Okay. I mean, yeah, this is all-time low, you know. Really can't go too wrong here. RSI's at 38, so not quite oversold and undervalued, but, you know, on the lower side of the RSI, so this definitely should be above the current price of 48 cents. Yeah, so this might keep pulling back, but it looks like it's starting to catch support here. So hopefully 47, around 47 is the bottom. Looks like it's starting to catch support here. And looks like it's due for a reversal pretty soon. But yeah, you really can't go too wrong buying in at 47, you know. All-time low. And catching support, low RSI, and, you know, cup and handles here. A lot of possible cups, tops here. Could go back up to a 72, 105. So yeah, I think the bottom should be in. It really shouldn't go too much lower. And yeah, you know, I like the entry of 47 or 48, wherever it is now. Really can't go too wrong buying in here at the all-time low. So not too much more downside and a lot of upside, I would say. So I hope that helps, Wilson. You think Netflix is a good buy now? Yeah, maybe not just yet. Maybe give it a couple more days. But it looks like the worst is definitely over. It may have a little bit more pullback to go. But yeah, you know, Netflix really can't go too wrong here either. RSI's at 18, so very low RSI, very extremely oversold, extremely undervalued. You know, we got many gap downs here, 4 gap downs, quadruple gap down, big cup and handle. So, and it is Netflix, you know, it'll have its day again. It may take a while, but yeah, this is definitely a long-term buy and hold. So, answer is, yeah, you know, 210 is really not a bad entry at all. 3-year low, can't go too wrong. But it may keep pulling back a little bit more. But if you're going to buy and hold for the long term, really shouldn't matter that much. So this may keep pulling back for a few more days, but it looks like, you know, the massive sell-off is done. And at some point, sooner or later, this should start to catch support and reverse. A lot of bullish indicators right now. So can't go too wrong buying in here. So I would say yes. It may keep pulling back a little bit more, but, you know, can't go too much lower. So I would say yes. Not financial advice. If they give good guidance in the future, the market will pump. Yeah, I sure hope so. Sure hope so. It's just been straight guh this whole year. All right. All right, Doge. Okay. So last one, guys. Doge. Let's do it. So here is DOGE, Dogecoin. This is currently at 15.9 cents. That is up 20.56%. So major price action on this coin today. Made StockTwits. I believe it had about 3,000 mentions. So we're going to analyze this coin today. So obviously, the big reason as to why this coin is pumping is because of the Twitter Elon Musk news. Twitter officially selling the company to Elon Musk. And while Twitter and Dogecoin aren't directly related, there are very high hopes that Elon Musk is going to incorporate Dogecoin into Twitter somehow. So pretty much anything bullish Elon Musk is bullish Dogecoin. So at one point this did hit 17 today and has been since pulling back. But still really good day for the stock for this coin. And let's get into the analysis here. And there's really not there's really not too much to go off of. But first of all, this appears to be a cup and handle in the making. Bottom of the cup being around 13 cents. Around 13.2 cents. We'll just call it 13 cents. And it looks like the top of the cup would be 18 cents. So that's a bullish indicator. That is telling us that this coin should come back up to 18 cents to complete this cup. And even longer term, there are even more tops. There are even more, and longer term, there are even, this is part of an even bigger cup and handle. So eventually this should come back up to 20 cents. 21.5 cents, 22.5 cents, 23.5 cents, 28 cents, 31 cents, 32 cents, 35.5 cents, and the very top of this, and the biggest, and the highest top would be the all-time high of around 75 cents. So short term, we have this mini cup and handle, should come back up to 18 cents, but longer term, this is part of an even bigger cup and handle that should go all the way back up to 75 cents, the all-time high. So, cup and handle, bullish indicator in the short and long terms. Scott, thoughts on LIAN, potential drug approval this Thursday? Yeah, give me a second. Let me just finish up with Dogecoin, and we'll look at LAIN. Just please smash the like button, guys. That's all I ask. Would you buy Amazon now for the stock split in June, or until they report earnings on Thursday? We'll take a look at that as well. So let me just finish up with Dogecoin, and we'll look at Amazon and LIAN after this. But, you know, Amazon, really can't go too wrong buying Amazon. So if you're in it for the long term, yeah, you know, sure, why not? But let's look at take a look at the technical, see if there's a better price. But with or without earnings, I would say yes, Amazon is a good long-term hold. Okay. And then this looks like a bull flag in the making. No confirmation just yet. But this big green candle today looks like it's forming a flag pole. So all we would need is a little bit of pullback to form the flag. And that would be another bullish indicator. That would suggest that the stock is due for a breakout soon. Okay. Oops. And if you guys want to follow along, the link to the chart is in the description down below. So right now this is trading at 15.9 cents. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be, how high should we go here? Yeah, we'll go to... Excuse me. We'll go up to 2022. Sure. Next levels of resistance would be 16.16 cents, 16.61 cents, 17.09 cents, 17.61, 17.98, 18.74, 19.23, 19.69, 20.08, 20.68, 20.93, 21.7 or 21.37, 21.69, and then 22.15 cents. There is more resistance above 22.15 cents, but we're not going to discuss that right now. And we'll go down to 11. And if this goes to the downside, next levels of support would be 15.44 cents, 15.03 cents, 14.5 cents, 13.98, 13.69, 13.28, 12.74, 12.41, 11.85, 11.43, 11.11, and then 9.4 cents. There is support below 9.4 cents, but we're not going to discuss that right now. So right now at the current price, 15.8 cents. The channels to the upside and the downside are very wide, so expect significant price action either way this goes. However, if/when this breaks 11 cents to the downside, the channels start to open up and get even more wide, so expect an even bigger increase in price action if/when this breaks 11 cents. RSI is currently at 62. So not quite overbought and overvalued at the moment, but definitely above average there. So according to the RSI, the current price of 15.8 cents should be a little bit lower. And this did $429 million in volume today, way above the average of 79 million. So this pump today was confirmed by the volume. Okay, guys, just my opinion, not financial advice. So there's not too many indicators to go off of here. But based on the cup and handle, I do think this will come back up to 18 cents, complete the cup. And then it should pull back to around 15.5 cents, because that's halfway between the top and bottom of the cup, 18 and 13. And then I expect the bull flag to form, and then it should break out from there. So, and longer term, this is definitely a good buy and hold. Dogecoin is not going anywhere. Actually, I forgot to mention too. So actually, over the weekend, the Doge Palooza happened, the Doge Festival, and that was supposed to be a big catalyst, but nothing really happened. And then at some point in the near future, the Doge rocket, the SpaceX rocket, is going to launch. So that got delayed a couple of times. Still no official launch date, but that is expected to happen this year. And that's a big upcoming catalyst. All right. So yeah, long term looks like a good coin to buy and hold for sure. In the short term, it looks bullish. So again, I do think this will run to 18. But then I do expect a little bit of a pullback before it moves to the upside again. So therefore, if you want to go long, not financial advice. This current price, around 16 cents, appears to be a pretty decent entry. So if you want, you can buy in here and ride this up to 18. But again, I do expect this to come back down to 15.50 at some point. So it's not a bad entry, but if you just want to hold off for a little bit, you should be able to get this for a little bit better. So if you want to quick scalp this, it looks like a good long play. I would just sell around 18. If you're in it for the long term, I'd probably just hold off for a little bit, try to get this back at around 15.50. Let's see here. So yeah, if you want to quick scalp this, there's about a 15% upside. Before it pulls back. Now, if you want to go short, now financial advice, I would not do that, and I would not recommend that. Let's see here. %3 downside. Again, I do think this will pull back down to around the 15.50 range. So from this current price, 15.9, that's only about a 3% downside. So really not too much downside potential and a lot of upside potential. This is Doge. This can pop at any moment. This is the meme coin, can pop at any moment. So I would say going short here would be a high risk, low reward play. Not too much downside potential and a lot of upside potential. So the risk is really not worth the reward. Don't really see a reason to go short here. Good chance you get burned if you do that. So going short here is not a smart idea. Please don't do that, guys. Really no reason to do that. Okay. That's about it. So yeah. So pretty straightforward, guys. Long term, great coin to buy and hold. It's not going anywhere. As long as Elon Musk keeps shilling it. Short term, looks like there's still more upside potential. Should come back up to 18 before it pulls back. So it looks pretty strong in the long and short terms. So congratulations to everyone who made money in stock today, in this coin today. And good luck to everyone currently in this coin and to everyone looking to take a position. This is DOGE Dogecoin. Alright. So we got through that. Alright, so let's just look at some... So that's all the TA for today, guys. Took a little longer than I expected, but that's alright. And let's just look at some stuff you guys wanted me to look at before we get onto the Yolos. Lion Bio. Okay, so Scott. So the current price... I hope you're still here. So the current price of $4.77 is pretty average entry. RSI is at like 52, so very average entry. But I will say, you know, playing biotech is very risky. So if you're going to play the catalyst for Thursday drug approval, if it gets approved, yes, it can moon. But if it doesn't get approved, which quite honestly, dude, more often than not, it does not get approved. Just based on my experience with biotech, it's going to tank. So this is high risk, high reward right here. So kind of a gamble if you're asking me, if I'm being completely honest. Longer term, it does look pretty good. You know, big cup and handle here should come back up to 1640, the high, at some point in the future. But in the short term, if you're gonna play drug approval catalyst on Thursday, that's high risk, high reward. You know, that is pretty much gambling at this point. So, you know, if you're gonna buy and hold for the long term, can't go too wrong at 50 at this current price, 477. Again, should come back up to 1640 at some point, but I don't know, dude. Personally, I just stay away from plays like this, you know, because it's either gonna go one way or another. It's either gonna go to the moon or to the ground, and more often than not, kind of sad, but things don't get approved and they do sell off. So just be very careful, dude. So I'd say long term looks good, but short term, be careful with that catalyst coming up there. Do it at your own risk. And Amazon. Yeah, so Amazon looks pretty good. RSI is at 40 right now, so, you know, below average RSI. Gap down here at 32.65. Kind of bear flagging, though. So, honestly, with or without earnings, I like the stock anyway. It is Amazon. It's not going anywhere. Huh, interesting. There's a gap up here, though. That is interesting. Yeah, it looks like there's a gap up here at 2,800. So this may come back down to 2,800. That gap has to fill. Not has to, but should fill. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, so honestly, you can't really lose buying in at the current price, 2,900, 2,920. But this may potentially come back down to 2,800. It actually should come back down to 2,800 to fill the gap. So maybe you want to hold off and try to get this back at 2,800. But, you know, longer term, it's Amazon. It's not going anywhere. And should come back up to 32.65, fill this gap. And the cup and handle's developing here. So I would hold off. Until Thursday. See what happens on Thursday, honestly. I think that's a better way to go about this stock, Amazon. So long-term bullish, but, you know, I try to get this back at 2,800. That's how I'd play this one. See what happens on Thursday. So hope that helps, Punk Skater. All right, guys. So that's all the TA for today. Took a little bit longer than expected, but that's all right. And let's finish up the show here with the YOLOs. This really shouldn't take too long. Only got 5 YOLOs. Mostly memes. 6 YOLOs. Mostly memes. Some actual YOLOs. But yeah, this should be pretty light and pretty fun. So let's finish up here. Check YouTube real quick. 1 viewer, 12 likes. Alright, so it looks like most people dipped. So whoever's still here, appreciate you. Let's finish up with the show. Alright, just gonna wait for this ambulance to finish, to pass, and let this finish loading, then we'll get started here. Alright, let's do it. Alright, today, guys, this should be pretty fun. Nothing too serious. A lot of memes, mostly Twitter memes, and some actual YOLOs. This shouldn't take too long. Let's do it. So this first one is by CBet123. Elon Musk be like, when you try to buy Twitter for fun and memes, but it becomes reality instead. Yep. Kind of like the Trump presidency, right? I don't think it was serious at first, but then it becomes reality. So, yep. Same situation. Elon Musk, I don't know if he was serious about it at first. You know, 54.20. It was kind of a meme. And it's happening. It's happening. So I don't know if that's bullish or bearish, but yeah, I don't know if he was serious or not. But it's a thing now. This is becoming reality. He's going to own Twitter. I think this is the penguin from Madagascar, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, this is by Jack2124. Looks like it must be a done deal then. So this is our man Jim Cramer. You already know how it goes. Jim Cramer, inverse Jim Cramer. So this is the other week. Twitter board has no choice but to reject Elon Musk's offer, Jim Cramer says. But they accepted it today. So, yep. Our man Jim Cramer never fails us. Not financial advice, but, you know, inverse Jim Cramer seems to work. So, when he said this, it was a, bullish indicator, and he would have made a good amount of money on Twitter. So, never fails, inverse Jim Cramer. Alright, this is by Dude, Where's My Stock? You're just gambling. So, this is from South Park. Not sure if you guys watch South Park, but I remember this episode. I love South Park. So, I'm not gambling. It's called options trading, and it's classy. So, this is when they called him an alcoholic. You're an alcoholic. I'm not an alcoholic. I'm just wine tasting. It's classy. And, yeah. Options trading, let's clarify. Buying options is gambling. Absolutely. Buying options is gambling. And it's not classy. But selling options, which I'm a big fan of, I think that's investing. But yeah, this definitely summarizes the apes here, the FD apes. All right, this is by International Band 72. This is me. When you move funds out of your bank account into the stock market because of inflation, but end up losing 40% instead of 8%. And here's a meme of Trump. This has to be the worst trade deal in the history of trade deals, maybe ever. Which is what he says a lot. This is the worst thing ever. Says that about everything. So, and this is true. This is true. I'm sure a lot of apes did this. The thing is, they move their money out of their bank account into meme stocks and not SPY and stuff like that. So, yeah, this is very true. Very true. I'm sure a lot of apes can relate to this. So, yes. You should invest in the stock market to beat inflation, but not on meme stocks. All right. So, this is by Bobby V. Caught live today. So, here's a meme. SPY 420.69. Nice. Bullish indicator? I don't know. But nice. Nice. 420.69. Alright, last one. And this is the only actual YOLO we got today by JB4GDI. Last week's SPY put FDs in a Roth IRA 5.4K to 600 on Wednesday, 1K to 16.5K on Friday. So first of all, guys, this is a gain. But yeah, guys, don't do this, especially with an IRA, a Roth IRA. This is supposed to be for your retirement, okay? So you're supposed to invest conservatively, safely, and grow that wealth over time so you have money to take out for retirement. Don't YOLO your whole retirement on FDs like this. This is ridiculous. Don't do this, guys. This is common sense. But hey, this is Wall Street Bets. So he lost his whole retirement. 5.6K to 600 on Wednesday.
And it's gone.
Looks like he had SPY puts here on Friday. And then his final hoorah, his final YOLO. It goes to zero or to the moon. He bought more puts. On Wednesday. Or on Friday. I think these were 0 days. So yeah, his last $1,000. Why not? YOLO. Here's my whole retirement. And he got real lucky. Got real lucky and ran it up to 16.5K. Made a 16.5 bagger on his last lotto tickets. So he got lucky. In the end, he got lucky. Yeah, guys, this is absolutely ridiculous. Don't do this. This guy just got straight up lucky. Most of the time, you're gonna lose everything. So, I'm glad it worked out for him. In the end, he actually went up 200% for 5.6K to 16.5K. But this is not typical and not smart, especially with your IRA, your Roth IRA. Don't do this, guys. But it's great content. So JB4GDI, thanks for posting. You were insane, dude. I guess at the end of the day, 5.6K isn't the most money in the world, but you shouldn't be playing around with this, especially in your retirement account. So, yeah, what an ape. Got lucky. And at this point, just chill out, dude. Don't do this anymore. Just chill out. Put it in SPY stock. And just let it grow, until you retire. There's no need to YOLO money like this. But hey, great content. Congrats on your gains. And good luck to you in the future. Don't do this anymore. Alright, let me just check YouTube. So, alright, there's 3 viewers left. So that's the show for today, guys. So I may do some extra content on MULN and ATER. We'll see. Because those are getting a lot of attention now on StockTwits. But that's all I got for today, guys. We just went over the Twitter stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys have anything else, questions, comments, concerns, charts, anything, put them in the chat right now. And we'll take a quick look at those. Otherwise, that's all I got for today. Wilson, do you think MULN is a legit stock to get? Personally, no. No, I'd stay far away from that. I remember you were in at like 2 something, right? And then you sold for a loss. I think you were in at like 250 if I remember correctly. And you sold for a loss. Let's look at the chart. But I think you sold for a loss at like 250, which was the right thing to do because, it went down a lot. So, this is not financial advice, but personally, I think it's a scam company. I need to hear a response from the CEO. He's just ignoring all the accusations, which is a red flag. If you're getting accused of these things, you should respond to it. So, not sure if you've seen my previous videos on MULN. So, fundamentally, I don't like the company. Personally, I'd stay far away from this company. A lot of red flags. Technically, it is starting to look pretty good, I will say. It is starting to look bullish. We are starting to get some bullish indicators. So, if you want to buy this stock, you're just straight up gambling. Let's just put it that way. I personally wouldn't go for it. But let's just say, but the apes still really like it. And, it can still squeeze theoretically. It is a meme stock. So it depends how you want to play this. If you want to play it for a squeeze play, it may be a good idea. It's really not a bad entry at all. But, long term, if you're serious about the stock, about investing, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I think it's a scam, to be completely honest. So I wouldn't go for it. But, if you want to gamble, if you're gonna go for a squeeze play, then sure. Just do it at your own risk. What's the best leap to buy for under $1,000? Well, I would say SPY, to be honest, because maybe not now, because market's very volatile. But SPY, it's pretty cheap, and IV is very low. So, educated fools with cannabis. That is what. I mean, cannabis that's a hit or miss. But yeah, I would say SPY. I don't know how much Tesla. I would say Tesla, but Tesla is I don't know if that's under $1,000. So let's just say let's go June 2023. How much does this cost? That's not under $1,000. Yeah, never mind. So I just say SPY, to be honest. SPY is very cheap, low IV. Yeah, anything really blue chip. Yes, Apple as well. Yeah, Apple's a good one. And yeah, Apple, Google, but Google is pretty expensive. And Amazon as well. So if they stock split, if Amazon or Google stock splits, then I would say those. But yeah, anything blue chip. Yeah, Apple, Google, but those aren't under 1,000. So if under 1,000, I'd say SPY. Cannabis that could pay off pretty big, but those are more like growth stocks than blue chip stocks. So Leaps is good for blue chip, not growth and memes. Although if you hit, it's gonna pay off pretty big. But yeah, I'd say any like blue chip stock or SPY. And Educated Fool, what up, dude?
Hey, hey, hey. What's up?
Not sure how long you've been here, but appreciate you, dude. Glad to have you back. Is Google and Amazon better to get now or right after it's split? It's definitely better to get before it splits. Cause stock splits and reverse splits are not supposed to affect a stock in any way. It's not supposed to be bullish or bearish. It's supposed to be neutral. But in reality, that's not how it goes. Stock splits are bullish and reverse splits are bearish. So it's better to get now. It looks like we have earnings coming up for both of those stocks. So so we just looked at Amazon not too long ago before we did the Yolos, but it looks like Amazon should come back down to 2,800 to fill this gap here. So personally, I try to get Amazon at 2,800. But yeah, definitely I would say before they split, because after they split, it's supposed to be bullish. Not supposed to be, but it will be bullish. And Google, didn't really look at Google. So Google looks pretty good right now. Big day today, but this looks pretty bullish. RSI's at 37, double gap down here, cup and handle. So can't go too wrong buying Google here. So personally, I wait to try to get Amazon at 2,800, but Google looks like a pretty good buy right now. But yeah, I would say before they split. Definitely. SPY Leaps are going for 4,000? Really? That much? Oh, they are. Unless you get for the 500s. So you talking about like in the money SPY Leaps? Or in the money Leaps? Yeah, that's tough, dude. Because you would have to buy like, a cheaper stock, which aren't too many blue chip cheaper stocks. I think Tesla's supposed to split pretty soon. But even then, it's gonna... Maybe Tesla after it splits. It's tough to get Leaps below $1,000 because they do cost a bit of money. So that's tough, dude. But so I don't know for under $1,000, but Leaps are good for blue chip value stuff. But you may have to dish out quite a bit of money to get those, to be honest. But yeah, I personally wouldn't buy Leaps on, any memes or growth stocks like that. Stick to blue chip stuff. MindMed, that's MNMD, is that it? Yeah, all right, MindMed. I remember this one, the shroom stock. I haven't heard this one in a while. This used to be really big on Wall Street bets. Okay. So RSI's at 34. Almost at a yearly low. It's at 36 or 86 now. I mean, yeah, it's kind of a descending wedge. It looks like a descending wedge. draw this here. You know, descending wedge looks like it's consolidating right now between like $1 and 80 cents. So this should consolidate around 90 cents approximately. And looks like it's, so that's a bullish indicator, descending wedge. RSI's at 34. So, you know, not in oversold territory, but pretty much there. Looks like it's starting to catch support. Cup and handle here. You know, should go back up to $1, 125, 150. Back here is $3. Even further, you know, 577. It does look pretty bullish. It does look pretty bullish in the longer term. Really no bearish indicators and no neutral indicators, so it looks good. But it looks like a good buy and hold. I don't think it's gonna like squeeze or moon or anything. So yeah, you know, I like the entry of 86 cents. Maybe it'll go a little bit down, a little bit further. It may pull back down to 80 cents. But I really can't go too wrong buying it at 86 for, you know, a good long-term buy and hold. Pump and dump. I think it already dumped. It was in the beginning when it when it went on Wall Street Bets. If it's on Wall Street Bets, you should probably inverse that, to be honest. But yeah, it definitely it did pump and dump. But now it's starting to look pretty bullish, according to the technicals at least. Fundamentally, I'm not really aware of the financials and stuff like that. But yeah, technically it does look pretty good. I don't think it's a pump and dump anymore. It definitely was in the beginning. So I hope that answers your question. Alright guys, anything else before we get out of here? Let me check YouTube. Please smash the like button, guys. 12 likes. Alright, not bad. Yeah, that's all I got for today, guys. So, yeah, we went 2 hours. Which, you know, I said hour and a half. We went 2 hours. That's typically how it goes. It goes hour and a half over. Not hour and a half. Half an hour over. That's because a lot of people coming in and chatting. So, appreciate everyone. But that's the show for today, guys. So, anything else put in the chat right now? Questions, comments, concerns. Otherwise, we'll get out of here. But yeah, I may do additional content tonight on Mullen and ATER, even though I really don't want to. But we'll see, we'll see. And it says there's only 2 people left, so looks like most people dipped. Alright, going once. Going twice. Oh, we have to wait till the ambulance passes. Alright, I think that's it. Let's get out of here. As long as this ambulance doesn't... I think it passed. Alright, let's get out of here, guys. Thanks, everyone, for watching today. I appreciate you guys. Please, like the video. Please subscribe. And catch me every weekday after market close on The Smarter Gambling Show. You apes already know. Diamond hands to the moon. I'm Ty. This is Smarter Gambling. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out.